Oh yeah, it's hot out here.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
That's a cool truck.
Yeah, it's our managers, general managers.
How in the hell do I do this? I totally forgot.
Okay, so go through both.
Both.
And then wrap over the first and in through the second.
Over the first.
So now that you're through both, separate them.
Copy. I got you.
You got it. So what we'll do is we'll sit on this and not start it. We'll go through everything on the controls, braking, everything.
Okay.
Just to re-acclimate you to everything.
Okay.
That seat's already getting hot.
Yep.
Okay, so everything, I'm gonna pretend like you've never ridden before.
Copy that.
So gear shifter, 5, I think this is 6 gears. Can't tell on this, but it should be a 6-speed. So it's in neutral now. So you know it's first, neutral, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So down.
First, neutral, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Yep.
Right, so every click down is going to go down a gear once you're up. Every click up is going to go a gear. It's kind of a half a click to get into neutral between first and second. So I always go all the way down to first, and I just barely try to tip it with my toe to snap it up. If it doesn't snap up, just try rolling the bike backwards or forwards a little bit. That will help the gears mesh.
Okay.
Okay, so your clutch. So on this one, I noticed the friction zone's out about here for the transmission.
Okay.
Do you feel it? I did feel you feel a little forward when you're on the controls.
I do feel a little forward on this one too, but
Yeah. That one I feel a lot better. So your brake. So when you're coming to a stop, slowly pull. So throttle. When you're throttle, you want to keep your arm straight.
okay.
You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that.
Okay, you want to be straight.
Straight. You want to roll down.
I want to roll. Okay.
Roll
Like
down.
this?
Yep. That's your throttle.
Right. Instead of being like this, right?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Right.
And you don't want to be cranking up here.
Right. Right. You just
So
want
you
to
wanna-
roll down nice.
You want to be nice and straight on your wrist.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're ready to pull your brake, you're going to just roll your hand up, so it'll go off the throttle. You're going to grab your brake, slowly pull it in.
Okay.
As soon as you're stopped, then you can, unless you're on a hill, you can let go of your brake. When you let go of your brake, always just go right onto, full hand onto the throttle. Don't ride like this,
Okay.
because that's when you'll have problems.
I was taught with the 2 fingers, basically.
Yeah, you only need 2 or 3, but whatever's comfortable for you.
Well, these are tough brakes.
Yeah, I would grab with.
Are they going to loosen up when I roll, or these are them? These are them.
These
right?
are them.
Okay.
Okay, rear brake. Just use your toe.
Yes, sir.
That's all you only need to cover like this much of it.
Okay. So I don't need to be a full gas pedal brake. Well, I might, but hell, it might be hard for me to be like that.
Yeah. You'll find it'll work a lot easier. Yeah, you just put your foot forward, and when you're ready to use it, yeah, just get your toe up on it.
These are shallow.
And that'll give you a nice support with your heel and the brake while you're riding.
Okay.
Okay? So again, when you're not braking, slide your foot back off the brake.
Okay.
Okay, so this is your kill button.
What's going on? Okay, kill switch.
This is your kill switch.
Copy that.
The big X. This is your power on. With this bike, you just need to have the fob with you. You don't need to have the key to start it.
Okay.
So that's it.
Blinkers are on both sides?
Right.
Instead of just one?
Exactly. You'll find that on most Harleys, that's the way that is.
That's the way it is?
Yeah,
the
it's
sport
different.
bikes are like this.
Yeah, we have one model, the Pan American, that's got the both on one side, but everything else is a turn signal on each side. So hazard lights are here. Turn them on.
Shit.
They're on. Turn them off. This is your high beams, low beams, and flashing your highs.
Okay.
And your horn. And then this is information center. So once you got their miles, click it again.
Right.
Now it's a trip meter. trip
meter,
how many miles left you can go on the gas,
time,
what time it is,
RPMs, copy.
Yeah, so you lock
Okay.
that. That'll tell you if you're neutral, but don't always trust it, just in case it ever breaks. So I always roll the bike a little bit and make sure, yep, that's in neutral before I start it.
Okay.
Feel good to start it?
Okay, brake. Let me stand up here.
Yeah.
Let me get a feeling underneath my legs where I'm comfortable. This is my clutch, this is my brake. Now here's a big issue. This is what that guy did. He pulled and turned. You see that?
Yep.
All right, so, okay.
So that's why I always roll up with my hand.
Roll up.
And grab.
Right.
Pulling back and the throttle's all the way up.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, but how do I start it?
Just push the little lightning bolt.
Okay. We're in neutral.
You're in neutral. Kickstand. Yep.
And should I have the clutch in when I start it?
I always have the clutch in.
Always, right? All right.
Okay. You're in neutral, so yeah, you can do that first.
Oh boy. I'm in first.
Head back that way. I'll get on the bike. I'll follow you.
All right. I'm gonna wait for you. Oh boy, this is gonna be too much for me. Trying to get it in neutral. Half a click up, right?
What's going on?
Half a click up, right?
Right. So go all the way down. Keep clicking down.
Where's my shit? Where tells me what gear I'm in?
It won't tell you what gear you're in.
Oh, okay.
So just barely pick up. Just having problems, just shut it off. You can always shut it off in first gear.
All right.
Kill the button. All right, so.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's not lighting up. So
It's not lighting up, right?
Yeah, let the clutch out and.
It's not. Yeah, it's in gear.
Okay. So pull the clutch in. Let me see.
Still nothing.
Yeah, let go of the clutch. We're off now. So we can see.
Right. Okay.
Clutch in. We're all the way down. Clutch in.
There's neutral. This is a lot of bike for me.
Okay.
I won't lie.
We can switch to something else.
Yeah, I don't even know if you have anything smaller.
We can try one of the 883s.
I mean, those feel really small on me too. I could try one.
Yeah. We can try one.
I mean, I can try. This fucker feels pretty quick.
Okay. You want to try that one?
I can try that one.
Yeah, let's try that one.
All right, kickstand down. You can work my nerves out of me too. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, see? So it goes all the way down. It doesn't sit high up like that.
Yep.
Woo!
This one will probably feel better. The bars are closer to you, so it'll probably feel better.
Yeah, that one about, holy crap. It's so heavy too. I'm not used to that.
Careful kicking that. Because I I've kicked it a couple times.
Yeah, no, right here. Okay. Same procedures, right?
Exactly the same.
All right, so it's on the kill switch. That's to start it. This is to turn it on. I brake in, I'm in neutral, right?
Right.
Oh boy.
This is gonna feel much better on the clutch.
Okay, is this a higher CC than that one?
It should be the same. I think it's gonna feel better.
Huh? Oh, hopefully. Holy crap, man. Feels a lot better, but oh man.
Looks like you fit that on that.
Yeah. That one's hard to drive. Maybe you want to drive around the parking lot a little bit, maybe? Okay. All right, I'm going to try to turn around. We'll see how good I do, okay? I gotta get comfortable on this thing. I can't believe I'm actually riding the Harley. I've never ridden a Harley before, and I'm very, very nervous. I'm doing the same thing. Not used to the clutch on these things, or there we go. Holy crap, man! Yes, sir.
That'll help you out. This is just something you have to get used to. When you're riding, grab the tank with your knees.
Okay.
Just when you got your feet up, just let your knee right up, because that'll help you stabilize the bike.
I was so tense at first. I'm like, holy crap! I gotta relax, and I can feel that. Woo!
Yeah. So yeah, once you
that's hot.
make yourself one with the bike, and that's what when you ride like this, which is what you're used to doing on a bicycle, you're loose, which is great. But you get this weight, you grab those in. That way, when you're going around a corner, you're part of the bike, and you're just kind of moving your top. And that way you're using your legs to help steer.
Right. Damn it. Come on. Right. Holy crap. I'm so wobbly, but I realize I got to hold in that clutch when I'm going on my turns.
Yeah. And the wobbly is because you're like this.
Yeah.
Once you
So
get like
suck
this,
it in.
You wrap your legs in and hold it in. You'll find you're more stable.
All right.
It's all right. We've all been there. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Woo! I just don't want to, you know. All right. Try one more time here.
All right.
Oh, there we go. We're in neutral. My hand is hurting. God dang. Ooh, that's a torquey clutch. Looked a little bit better, felt a lot better too.
Yeah, you looked very stable there. That was good.
Oh, I didn't feel stable. Another couple of rounds maybe?
Yeah, let's go around. We'll go to the center, and as we go left, let's go this way.
We'll go this way, right? Should I go left? Copy. All right, I gotta get around here. This is always the hardest part. Oh, well. Not good. Almost had that turn. Get a little bit better.
I want you to follow me. That
copy that.
That way you'll learn where you gotta look when you're turning.
Okay.
Alright? So
Yeah.
just keep your eyes on me and just follow me. Like I said.
Okay.
Turn with your knees. Find when you take your knees and you push this way, it's gonna make it so you hardly even have to use your hands.
Okay.
Push that way. Just shift your weight with your knees.
Okay. Whew, my body's not used to this. My hands are cramping, my legs, I'm like, all right. Okay. Yeah. Hey man, I'm feeling a lot more confident.
Good.
I'm gonna stand up for a second though. Oh my God, I gotta get out that way. That's part of why I'm buying this or getting a bike, is because I want to exercise a little bit more.
It is exercise just riding the bike.
Yeah. But my hips are hurting, my hands hurting.
Yeah, it's not muscles and joints you're used to using.
Nah, they're not. That's fun.
All right.
What do you think? I'm kind of nervous to get out there around traffic right now.
All right. But but I want you to be able to feel confident about what you're doing. You might want to take a refresher on the course.
I am.
Yeah, I would do that.
I'm doing it. It's in September.
Yeah.
So, but you guys have an intermediate course here, right?
Yeah, we do.
What is that like?
Intermediates are usually, they're expecting you to have 1,000 miles under your belt by then.
Okay.
So you've got really a good feeling for just riding because by the end of that course, then you'll be able to. We were doing big figure eights.
Big ones.
But
I
you'll
know.
be able to do the little figure eights that you got to do to pass the test again. But you've already got your license, so you don't have to worry about passing the test. It's just about getting the confidence up and having. I'm not an instructor. Having a good instructor show you exactly what you're doing wrong and helping you get it better.
Yeah. Well, those are little 250s, and I think they were like Yamahas or something, and they were little bitty. They were very easy to turn.
Yeah. Here we have little Harley 350s that I don't think they sell to the public, but they use them for all the training. And they've got these big. I'll show you. We'll go inside. I'll show you what they are. But they got these big triangles that stick out the side, so you can't follow them.
Those are crash bars.
Big crash bars.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get some when I get a bike, just because. Do you want to do a couple more rounds, or do you need to get back in for an appointment?
You're my 10 o'clock, so you're my appointment.
Is that cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a couple more rounds. I do like this bike, though.
Yeah, that's a good feeling bike. When I pulled this one, I was like, I'm not sure. It's a little far forward. I pulled this one, I said, oh, the clutch feels better. The seating feels better.
This is a hard one for some reason. I don't know. It's just very hard. Plus, you need I think if your reach was shorter.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to follow me? You want to go around, do your own thing?
I can follow you if you want to do a couple of rounds, and then maybe. So if we go out on Las Vegas Boulevard, I imagine we're going to take a right, and then we're going to do a U-turn, correct?
Well, what we would do is we go out the far entrance, where all we have to do is go to the center and hang left.
Okay.
So we don't have to do a U-turn there.
Okay.
And then when we go somewhere, we stop in the parking lot, like we go to like the big mall or something. So it's an easy turn.
Right.
Big open space to stop.
Okay.
And then use traffic lights to get back out and come back this way.
Okay. Let's try a couple more loops, and maybe we'll go do that.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Get my legs feeling better here. Beginner, thank you very much. No, we're riding bikes all day, we're fine. Okay, stop. You want to try it?
I'll tell you what I'm doing when I'm doing my turns. So like when I start heading this way, I look at that concrete pillar for the brake post. And as soon as I'm heading towards it somewhat, I look at my next concrete pillar. And then I'll start heading that way. Then I pick a point like the back of that truck. And I'll start heading that way. Then make our Harley-Davidson emblem. And I'll start heading that way. So you always want to have your eyes way out ahead of you. Find a point that's in the direction you want to go. And as you get close to it, find the next point. And find the next point. And you'll find that you just smoothly go into your turns. Now you can do that when you're on the highway. You can do that on the road. You just always look ahead for your points, and that's where you're headed.
Avoid target fixation, right? But avoid target fixation, right?
Exactly. But it also keeps your eyes up off the road.
Right. Because I found myself looking down, but then when my turn, and this last one, I came in a little tighter, and the reason is I looked up, and as soon as I looked at that wall, whoop, I started headed right for it. So
yeah, so that's why when they teach you at the beginner's course, they'll say if you're going to hang a right, turn your head all the way to the right first, because then that's going to make your bike go that way.
right.
I look at segments. So it's like, okay, I'm heading towards that tree. Let me head towards that. Now let me head towards that. Let me head towards that. And I'm just constantly shifting my eyes, but I'm making sure I'm choosing options that are far out.
Right.
Let's do that one more time around like that, and then we'll see how you feel.
Okay. Copy that. After you? You want me to follow you? Copy. Me to stay right behind him. I can do that. I meant to stop over there, but I was too worried about neutral. Just get comfortable where this thing is at.
Did that work for you?
Yeah. I'm getting more and more comfortable. If I spent 5 or 6 hours on this thing, I'd be a lot better, obviously.
It's all about your comfort level. If you feel like you're safe on the streets.
I've never been on the streets with other cars before on a motorcycle, so it's up to us or you, really. I feel like I could probably go down the street with you and back.
We don't have to go far.
I mean, I might be fine. I just need to focus on everything. What do you think?
To be honest, I want you to be safe.
Okay.
And I don't know that you're
Then let's not do it.
feeling comfortable yet enough on the streets.
No, I would like to ride around here for a while, but I actually got to get back to work at some point today too, so.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah?
Line this up by the doors.
Uh-huh. Okay. These are a lot of bike. That was fun. Woo. Huh. Holy crap.
And it is hot riding again.
Oh my god, it's hot as hell out there. I'm gonna grab my hat. It is right here. Is that okay? I got it, yep. Holy crap.